Hey guys, I'm Izdaisho here bringing you another video. Today we're going to do Enduranked episode 6 of season 2.5. Hopefully we're going to be playing against Napster if we can get started in the next couple of seconds, but if not, then we can always find a new opponent because that's what we do here. We find new opponents when these are being jerks. Screw you, Napster. Your video, music, service, delivery system sucks, and also you're a bad person. I don't like you. Or your kind. I want you to go on and get out of here. Alright, so we're playing Hall of Champions, and we won a game with Hall of Champions, surprisingly. Well, I mean, not that surprising. It's a decent enough deck to win some games. Yeah, this is a keeper. Got all our lands. Got some bros. Turn 1, we're going to go ahead and team off for Forest so that we can drop our Kasali. Oh, no, we're not. We are going to think about this for a little bit. We want a Terramorphic Expanse to get the blue. Alright, but we'd rather play Kasali on 3. Yeah, we'd rather play Kasali later and get Rock's Warmonk into Rafik of the Many. So we're gonna go ahead and play that thing and then go fetch ourselves a little old island so that we will definitely be able to play our Rock's Warmonk on 3. And if we draw any land that does not come into play tapped between now and turn 4, we can have Rafik of the Many. So just to refresh your memory, I know all of you spend most of your time playing this game and studying it when you're not playing it, but for those of you who don't, I'll bring up the cards. So yeah, there's Kasali Primate. It's a 2/2 for green-white, and it has Exalted, and it can sacrifice itself to destroy an enchantment or an artifact. Rock's Warmonk is merely a 3/4 lifelink for 3. Sweet bro. Rafik of the Many has Exalted and has an ability that whenever a creature you control attacks alone, gains double strike until end of turn. So we're gonna drop this Rock's Warmonk out there. Then there's, of course, there's Gleam of Resistance, which is why originally, oh, my opponent did not have a land. That's pretty bad for him. This is why originally I said that I had all my colors because I had basic land cycling on this thing, so I can go ahead and fetch one land of any color. Then I drew into Tolsimir Wolfblood. He's got an Oracle Moldai. That's pretty good for him. Let's see if the top card... Ooh, it's an Eldrazi. Not really that good for him. Other green creatures you can draw at +1. Other white creatures you can draw at +1. And you can get a legendary wolf token named Voja onto the battlefield. But luckily, I guess not this turn, but last turn I drew my land. I had drawn my land. And I'm going to drop a Rafik of the Many. So he's going to be in very bad shape. That deck does not have much in the way of removal. He's got some Tangles, which could help out, but generally, he is looking like a sad panda. And then finally, well, I guess I drew another card since then, but there's Iridescent Angel, which is flying and has protection from all colors. It's a 4/4 for 7, but it does kind of just stand there and not even pretend. Wow, that's so bad. He knows that the top card of his library is an Eldrazi conscription. Yeah, my opponent's in bad shape. Alright. So, this turn I'm going to play a Kasali Pride Mage pre-combat. And I think just later on I'm going to go ahead and cast a Gleam of Resistance. Obviously, it makes sense for me to just attack with this Rock's Warmonk. I'm going to gain a bunch of life. I'm going to hit him for a bunch of damage. He's probably going to have to start chump blocking soon. Yeah, it looks like he can take... Wait, can I kill him? No. Okay, I can't even cast Gleam of Resistance. I don't know what I was thinking. But if I could have cast Gleam of Resistance to give my creatures +1/+2, then I could have taken him down to 2. So that would have been an interesting play. But yeah, the great part about Gleam of Resistance... Oh, he can just play that land right off the top of his library. But first he's going to play a Grazing Gladeheart to gain some more life. And unfortunately for him, the next card is not a land, so this Into the Wilds again does not really do much. But yeah, I'm gonna basic land cycle this Gleam of Resistance here. That way I can go ahead and find myself a Tolsimir Wolfblood next turn. I can drop him down, and then I can probably just attack with everything. I don't think what does this thing do? Okay. Yeah, I don't really think that I need to worry about attacking with only one creature. If I attack with only one creature, then he has to chump block one thing, but as it stands, he's got to chump block at least 2 things if he wants to survive the turn. So he might have Tangle, but even if he does, then it's not such a big deal because I can just attack with this thing next turn. So don't really lose too much value that way. I also have a martial coup in case things go horribly wrong. Put X1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. If X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. So yeah, again, if things go horribly wrong and he manages to wipe my board and drop some Eldrazi's, then I can always go for a martial coup, get rid of everything else. But yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. He had to chump block with 2 of his creatures, and now he's facing down a very difficult board. The next 2 cards in his library, yeah, had to be lands. Now he can't even cast all his stuff. I guess he can still cast Tangle, which is a thing. But yeah, I know a lot of the cards in his hand, and none of them are relevant here. So yeah, I just have far more than lethal on board, and he's completely tapped out. So unfortunately for him, I think he made the right choice with the Oracle of Moldiah, especially if he has an All's Dust in hand. But yeah, I don't even need to worry about casting anything. All I have to do is just attack with these 3 creatures. That's going to be game. So it's really important when you're playing this Hall of Champions Exalted deck to know when to exalt it and when to not. So if I hadn't exalted, if I had tried to just use the exalted trigger last turn, then I would not have been able to kill him this turn. He would have been able to chump block, see another day, gain some more life off one of those Grazing Glade Hearts, and game could have gone down differently. I think I was still pretty far ahead, so I didn't really have to worry too much. But yeah, actually, that'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and come back for the next one. It'll be great. It's going to be a party time. All right, I don't know why I said that. Have a nice day. Bye.